by the time all of that erupted, I didn't want to go to nothing else. I started packing up my stuff. Like I was literally, like, I was legit ready to go. I had a early morning Monday flight, and so I just decided that I'm going to leave Sunday night, and I'm just going to wait at the airport, because that is just how fed up it was, you guys. Like, I know the story probably sounds like, oh, it's not really too bad. That part, because it's not my business to really tell, I don't want to get into the technicalities of it, but this shit that I'm about to tell y'all about is my business, and I'm gonna tell it because I don't give a damn. That was so traumatizing. So I packed up all my things, and you know, I'm leaving or whatever, and so my roomie tells me that her brother is now going to be coming into the room that I was originally staying with her in. Don't care, that's your brother, I'm leaving, y'all have at it, cool, I'm out. So it's like 9, 10, no, it's like closer to 10. So I'm going to the airport, and as I walk into the airport, someone comes from behind the information desk and proceeds to tell me that the airport is closed and that I'm not going to be able to stay here until my flight. So I never heard of the airport closing. Like, I wasn't really sure. Like, and then of course there's a language barrier as well, so I wasn't really sure if what I was saying was being understood properly. But he was sure about what he was telling me, that I couldn't stay and that the gates were closed or whatever, that I would have to go back to wherever I came from. Now mind you, I arrived on a shuttle that was already pre-set up for me. So I was clueless as to how I was about to get back. He was like, well, you can take a taxi. So now I'm on FaceTime with my sister, because y'all, mind you, everything that is already unraveled, like I'm telling her about, and why I'm so just ready to get home, because I didn't make the money that I'm supposed to make. The energy on this trip is not that great. Like, I didn't enjoy myself. My toe didn't even hit a grain of sand. Like, I could have stayed home and made my money for real, for real. Like, that's how I was feeling. I was just ready to go. So my personal irritability has begun to like escalate, because I'm just like, what do you mean I can't stay at the airport? Like, I gotta take a taxi. Okay, how much is the taxi, y'all? It took me all of maybe 12 minutes, and I do mean literally maybe 12 minutes, and I could literally be I'm giving them an extra 2 minutes because maybe I sat at a light or something, but it was only 12 minutes away from the resort, the airport was. So I'm just trying to calculate why for come is a 12-minute taxi ride in Mexico $40. At this point, I'm just like, whatever, because I don't feel comfortable. It's dark. I'm out here by myself. Like, you talking about I can't even stay at the airport. You're not letting me back into the airport. You're telling me that I have to go back to where I came from. Like, I don't speak the best Spanish, so I'm just trying my best to get back to where I need to go. I have my sister on FaceTime because the man just directs me to a taxi, and he's like, oh, he's gonna take care of you. And I'm just like feeling like real I'm thinking about taking. I'm thinking like someone's gonna take me. I'm gonna be abducted. I'm in Mexico. So I'm showing my sister, I'm like, you know, take a picture of every face here. Like, you need to see that. I go to the back, I get a picture of the taxi car. I'm like, you know, make sure, because if anything happened, this is who I'm with, this is where I was at, and this is what they look like. And I get in the car, and she stays on FaceTime with me the whole time. So when we get back to the resort, they have to talk to security to let me back onto the property. My taxi driver translates to me that they're going to help me get my accommodations for the night while I wait to go back to the airport in the morning, because I had a super early flight. I had to be back to the airport at like 4, I think. So I was just like, okay, great, thanks. Something told me when I got out of that taxi to check my card. The taxi ride that was supposed to be $40 was $250.86. I am not lying to y'all. I cannot make this up, but I just knew in my heart of hearts that it was some bullshit, because that man did not want to give me my receipt. And he get talking fast and acting like he's angry and aggressive and walking off. Like, and I just dismissed it, because again, I don't understand Spanish like that, and apparently I'm here by myself. I'm not going to get any real resolve. Just check your card and see what's going on. $250.86. So immediately I blocked my card, because y'all got me bent in Mexico for real. You literally just charged me $250 for a $12-minute taxi ride. I am livid at this point. Okay, so I get inside and I'm talking. They tell me who to ask for. He's already aware of my situation. I'm like, great, like someone who can help me get some real resolve. So I am trying to dial out to my bank. Of course, I can't dial out to my bank. It's the 188 number. And I'm like, what is going on? So I'm trying to explain to the front desk person my situation. And like, she's just, it was like talking to a brick wall. So I'm asking for the manager. I'm asking for the manager. I'm asking for the manager. And he finally comes and he was like, basically in English, he's like, that he can't help me. So I'm trying to explain to you that I just was literally robbed of $250. I had to block my card. I have money, but I need to get in contact with my bank because they're trying to tell me, in order for me to stay at this resort until my flight, that I have to pay another $200. So mind you guys, it's like 11 o'clock p.m. and like time is clearly not stopping. Like, time is rolling. 11 turns into 12, 12 turns into 1, and these people are adamant about me not leaving the lobby, not touching the luggage, not using their phone. So finally, I'm just overwhelmed, and I start hitting policia, federale, policia, and I'm just like, oh my god. So now you're threatening to call the police. Like, I was so extremely overwhelmed. So at this point, I'm crying. Like, I am just like, I've had it. I'm reaching my point. Like, I've been dealing with negative vibes and questionable energy within this whole business ordeal. I'm trying to leave. I've been conned at the airport. I get back here, I'm being threatened with police. I can't get in contact with my family. Like, aside from FaceTime, because I'm on the FaceTime with my sister, and she hears everything that's going on. So when I do finally get on the phone with the bank, I'm trying to see if they can unblock my card so that I can give them my card so that they can run my card so I can get a room. Because Apple Pay was not working. They wouldn't take Apple Pay. They wouldn't take card over the phone. So, like, here's the thing that just really pissed me off. So no one in the group chat, like, y'all respond to each other, and so, but we're selective, like, but they wasn't responding to me. Like, since day freaking one, they weren't responding to me. So when I wrote in the group chat, I'm trying to figure out where anyone is at this point, because I'm about to have an anxiety attack. I'm really panicking, and I'm trying to figure out what is going on, who can help me. My friend's cousin, Jazzy cousin and friend came and saw me in the lobby, y'all, and he's like just trying to figure out what's going on. Like, how can I help? Like, what are they saying? What do you mean they're trying to call the police? Like, trying to call me, because I'm literally beginning to hyperventilate. Like, I had to beg them to even let me charge my phone to stay on the phone with my sister, because I'm just really in a panic and I don't know what to do. So Roomie comes, and when Roomie comes, cousin leaves. So the backstory on that was, Roomie had made a move on cousin, and so when she found out that I had went out with cousin, I guess it made her feel a way. Like, that also was some unspoken tension that I wasn't aware of. Like, it was just so much unspoken tension. Like, it was so much. It was just so much. It was so much. It was some bullshit, y'all. It was really some bullshit. So anyway, she comes, and I'm trying to figure out, like, finally someone who can help me get everything situated. She proceeds, I'm like, let me send you the money so you can just put it on your car, or have them charge it to your room, so that I just send you the money like that. Like, however, she tells me I can't put nothing else on my card because my card is maxed out. So you came all the way down here to tell me how you could not help. Really trying to figure out at this point, like, why did you even come? I told her, like, and she proceeded to tell me, like, I told you, I wish you wouldn't, you shouldn't have, like, and I had to tell her, get out my face, like, because this is not the time. I'm literally clearly tear-streaked face, like, I'm clearly emotional. I'm clearly trying to really figure out my shit, and you're not helping me because you have no help, you have no solution, you have no aid. So leave me the fuck alone. Like, why are you sitting here talking talking to me? Like, I'm so confused. So her family, who is with the rest of the party, walks in to the lobby, and you know, they don't even come to check on me, y'all. When I tell you I'm clearly in distress, like, they don't come check on me. They don't come see how they can help. Like, they go on about their business like it just is what it is. And that pissed me off even more, because it's just like, you can at least check on my well-being. They didn't even do that. So at this point, it is now 2 in the morning. I had to get Jazzy. I had to wake her up, call her, and thank God she didn't go out with her cousins, because if she had, I would just be SOL. I had to call her and let her know the situation. Thankfully, at this point, because I had literally been dealing with this for hours and hours, like, no joke, it was literally hours and hours. They took me to her room with all my bags, gave her the paperwork, so that she was able to accept the charge of me to her room, and then I sent her the money. So at this point, I'm out $400, and mind you, I haven't even made that, because people have not been showing up to their appointments. People have just not had any concern or just regard for my time. It was just horrible. So at this point, I'm losing money, and I got 2 hours of sleep before I had to go back to the airport. It was just literally the most exhausting thing. Like, I had my sister on the phone. She had called my parents. My dad was up trying to look at flights to Mexico to see if he needed to come get me, because these people are threatening me with the police. They would not give me access to my belongings. Like, the people who I'm here with have, like, pretty much abandoned me. It was just extremely, I had never in my whole entire life, never have I ever experienced anything like that. That literally sucked the life out of me. Like, I was literally drained. I was exhausted. I had no energy at all. Like, when I came home, I cried so hard, because again, y'all, I was looking forward to this trip because everything that I had going on here. And then I go on vacation, I'm thinking, yes, first time international trip as a makeup artist. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to pay for anything. I'm gonna get here and get all my money. I'm gonna, you know, get more clients. I'm gonna soak up some sun. I'm gonna have a vacation for real. Like, I'm gonna let this shit ride. Like, I'm gonna let go of everything else that's been bothering me, only to be overwhelmed and consumed with so much other negativity and drama that had nothing to do with me, to then face possibly being arrested and just experiencing the absolute worst customer service possible. Like, they treated me like trash, y'all. They were so rude and mean and vile. Like, so I could only imagine the extent of the physical altercation they experienced on the strip, because what I experienced even on the resort, like, y'all, they were literally trying to kick me off the resort, like, telling me, well, you're gonna have to leave. And I'm telling them, I'm not going anywhere. It is crazy. It is night out. It's dark as hell outside. The sun is down. There is literally no police out here. I'm a woman. I'm alone. I don't speak Spanish. My bank card is blocked. I don't have, like, access to any funds right now. Like, are you crazy? You really think you're gonna kick me out of the resort? You're not even giving me any type of assistance. Like, it was horrible. It was the worst thing I could have ever experienced in my life. I was so happy to be home. I could have kissed the ground at the airport how happy I was, y'all. Like, I got in the car with my sister, and I was just so happy. So I say all this to say, I thank God for opportunities and for lessons, but the next time I travel, if someone wants to book me for international travel as a makeup artist, especially someone that I do not know, I will be traveling with my own security, and I will need to have my own accommodations, because I cannot be thrown into the middle of nothing and nobody else and someone else has going on. Like, that right there was pure insanity. Imagine thinking you finna go and have the time of your life and you are miserable the entire time. Imagine that. Like, I was miserable. It was a horrible time. It was a horrible trip. I feel like I put on a really good face. I put on a really bad face, but I was not enjoying myself in the slightest bit, y'all. I told them I don't know when I'm even going to travel again, especially international, especially by myself, Lord. Like, I'm going to have to give it some thought, because that right there was traumatizing. It was really traumatizing. And then I found out that I did not have to pay the full $200 to stay another night, because the same thing ended up happening with the cousin's friend and he was able to stay for free. I also then learned that Cancun's airport got shut up. So baby, anybody want me to go somewhere, like, we gonna have to go somewhere else. Mexico is not gonna be seeing me for a good little minute, okay? Like, for real, honestly, truly, like, they're not gonna be seeing me for a minute, y'all. I don't have it. It shook me. I was just like, I'm not, this is not for me. This is not for me. So I'm sorry it took me a while, y'all. I feel like this is such a watered down version, but if y'all can just imagine, like, please use your imagination and just imagine people being tasteless and just so belligerent that you can't even conduct good business. You can't even go and have a good time because people don't know how to act. Like, all money is not good money, child. And I lost it all. Like, I didn't even, like, everything that I earned, I ended up losing because of everything that happened. Like, it was just a lot. So y'all wanted the story time. Here it is. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank y'all for who checked on me upon my return. Everything's good now, but y'all, Mexico ain't gonna see me for a minute, for real. So thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll check y'all next time.